Have you ever wondered why some people seem to just attract wealth, while others struggle, no matter how hard they work? What if getting rich wasn't about grand gestures or winning the lottery, but about the tiny, almost invisible habits that quietly stack up over time? Today, let's dive into 7 tiny habits that, while simple, have the power to completely transform your finances, just as they did for me. These aren't magic tricks or overnight hacks. They're realistic, practical habits you can start building today, no matter your income or background. Let's begin with the first and perhaps most powerful habit: paying yourself first. Imagine you just got your paycheck. Before you pay your bills, buy groceries, or treat yourself to that new gadget, take a small percentage, maybe 10%, and move it straight to your savings. Think of this as your future self-tax. Over time, this simple move builds a safety net, grows your confidence, and teaches you that you come before your expenses. When I first started working, I thought I was too broke to save. But even setting aside $20 each week was enough to create momentum. The magic here is consistency, not the amount. Whether you're saving $5 or $50, the habit is what matters. The second habit is tracking every dollar. I know it sounds tedious, but knowledge is power, and you can't change what you don't measure. For a month, I wrote down every expense: coffee, late-night snacks, even parking fees. The results shocked me. When you see your favorite streaming subscriptions, impulse buys, and delivery orders stacked up, it's impossible to ignore where the leaks are. This habit helped me identify patterns I wasn't even aware of. Suddenly, I could tweak my spending, cancel what I didn't use, and redirect those dollars to things that actually mattered. If spreadsheets aren't your thing, try apps that do the heavy lifting. The goal isn't to judge yourself, it's to get curious and regain control. Third, embrace the 24-hour rule. Whenever you feel that itch to buy something non-essential, pause for 24 hours. Most purchases are emotional and impulsive, fueled by clever marketing or FOMO. That's why shopping platforms have limited time offers and only 3 left. But what if you just waited? I found that 9 times out of 10, the urge faded and I no longer wanted the item. This habit alone saved me hundreds each year. It's a micro delay, but it adds up to macro results. Now, let's talk about the fourth habit: learning to invest early, even with tiny amounts. Investing used to feel like a rich person's game. I thought I needed thousands of dollars and a finance degree. But thanks to index funds and ETFs, you can start with spare change. I began with $50 in a simple S&P 500 index fund, adding a little each month. The secret weapon here: compound interest. It's money earning money, then earning even more money. The earlier you start, the longer your investment snowballs. Think of it as planting a tree. It might look tiny now, but give it a few years and you'll have shade you never imagined. Fifth, automate your good decisions. Let's face it, willpower is overrated. The more you can automate, the less you have to rely on motivation. I set up automatic transfers to my savings and investment accounts right after payday. That way, I never even see the money, so I can't spend it. It's the financial version of hiding the cookies on the highest shelf. This habit turns your best intentions into reality with 0 extra effort. Habit 6 is to build an emergency fund before anything else. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are fun. Your car breaks down, you get sick, or maybe your job situation changes. Having 3 to 6 months of living expenses stashed away gives you peace of mind and power. You're less likely to go into debt or make desperate decisions. My first emergency fund was a few $100s, and even that felt like a game changer. Over time, I built it up slowly, dollar by dollar. The key is to start somewhere, no matter how small. The seventh and final habit is to invest in yourself. This might sound vague, but it's the ultimate wealth-building move. Read books, listen to podcasts, learn new skills, and connect with people who challenge you. For me, picking up books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad and The Psychology of Money completely shifted how I saw money. I realized that mindset matters just as much as math. When you invest in your own learning and growth, you start spotting opportunities, making smarter choices, and building confidence. Every dollar and minute spent on self-improvement pays compound interest for the rest of your life. Let's recap. Pay yourself first, track your spending, use the 24-hour rule, start investing early, automate your good habits, build an emergency fund, and invest in yourself. Each habit is tiny on its own, but together they're like rocket fuel for your finances. It's easy to believe that getting rich requires luck, privilege, or some secret knowledge. But the truth is, wealth is rarely about a single big win. It's about the small, daily choices that add up over time. Think of your financial journey like hiking up a mountain. Each step might feel small, but with consistency, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. So, which habit will you start today? Remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's about progress and building momentum. The earlier you start, the more powerful these habits become. Your future self will thank you for every tiny decision you make now. And if you ever feel stuck, just come back to these 7 habits. They're simple, actionable, and most importantly, life-changing.